Mark. What a story, Mark.
And we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back to the Twitch stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, if you were tuned in yesterday, you know that I'm currently experiencing an issue with my mic situation, so I'm having to use my headset this way when I speak, which is a little bit ghetto. But that's how, you know what? That's how we do things. We DIY things around here. Until I set up my whole Twitch situation on my other laptop, which is connected to my Bluetooth headset. For some reason, this computer is not. This is how I'll be talking to y'all for the time being. But welcome back. I hope everyone's good. This is my second Montreal-based stream, because if you didn't know already, I finally moved back to Montreal after 3 very, very long traumatizing years. Made it back 2 days ago. So right now I'm in a hotel quarantining and living my best hotel life. This is my first vacation in like a year. So that's dope. Tomorrow is the official anniversary of the global quarantines. The pandemic was declared global March 11th of 2020, so that anniversary was yesterday. And tomorrow, March 13th, is the official Panny Annie. Being that March 13th, Friday the 13th, mind you, last year was when most countries said, hey, we locking this shit down. Everybody gotta go home. Everybody gotta stay home for what we thought was 2 weeks. Ha. I think we all know how that turned out. So now, if you follow Loop Sessions on Instagram, you'll see that the first half of these Loop Sessions mascots have been revealed. So the first 9 mascots have been revealed. I just posted a reel as well, with snippets of all the beats that correspond to those mascots. Right now, we are going to be coloring in the first mole of the mascots. All the mascots have been cats and dogs and the exceptional human, but this is the first time Shogo went with a mole, which I love. Super cute and super convenient because moles also exist in the Animal Crossing franchise. So modeling this mole was a lot of fun. As you might see, the mole is not actually facing us, so I had to do a little bit of guesswork. But luckily, we have the shades, which is typical of a lot of moles in cartoons anyway. This was the Valentine's Day edition, so obviously this one was for all the lovers out there, but lovers of different things. Love for your partners, love for your friends, love for the music, man. Love for moles. So this mole is all dapper. Fun fact, I had initially concluded this drawing without the text. I was like, here's a naked mole. Here's this mole with no clothes on. But then I realized it would have been the only redraw of the mascot with no clothes, and I was like, no, I can't have that. Too easy. You gotta give it something, So I decided, hey, maybe this mole is going on a, wait for it, blind date. Haha, because the glasses and the mole and that is under. Anyway, let's start drawing and let's play some beats. So loop sessions at 55. Fun fact, the crate for this edition, not a lot of people knew, but there was one song on that album that we all had to sample, where we all immediately said, oh, this is where that sample came from. So you'll probably hear it as we play the music. So without further ado, I'm going to put my headset on my head where it belongs, and we're gonna go ahead and play loop sessions 55. Let's go.
have no idea how bad it gets. I wish I knew how to quit you.
I will kiss you. Although you need kissing badly. That's what's wrong with you. You should be kissed and often, and by someone who knows how.
Well, I suppose you think you're the proper person.
That might be, if the right moment ever came. But cheer up. The war can't last much longer.
Love is like, you know, like, you ever love somebody, and you're still like, I don't like you. You know what I mean? Like, I love you, I just don't want any part of you, man. Like the highs are high and the love is the love. Love or a drug. People be like, yo, stay away from that shit. You could lose your house, man.
In the mirror and say, fuck you. Fuck your hopes, fuck your dreams, fuck your plans, fuck everything you thought this life was gonna bring you. Now let's go out there and try to make this bitch happen.
Oh. veux sortir avec moi. C'est mignon.
Elle m'a dit non.
It's quite the dapper little mole, isn't he? Or actually, almost done. What I really like about a lot of these flyers that Shogo's done is that it really makes me think of how I'm going to use each color, because the whole time that I'm doing these, I do my best to like pick the solid colors that he used on each flyer. Sometimes, you know, I'll like go out of my way to like maybe use like an off color pixel or two just to get done what I need done. But what I noticed is that Shogo typically uses 4 colors for a lot of these flyers, so it'll be like black, white, and then 2 solid colors, like. But for some of the more elaborate ones, like this one, I think it was 5 colors, like black, white, the 2 taupe colors, and then red. And then for like this flyer that he just did for Loop Sessions 57, I think is a new record, because I think there's like a total of 9 colors. Like there's like the yellow, the dark yellow, the green, the blue, the red, the black, the white, the 2 taupe colors, and I think one of the solid colors has like another shade of it too. So like, yeah, pretty much 9 colors, which makes for a lot more interesting designs, and figuring out how I'm gonna use each color. But this one was pretty simple. It was like a very straightforward, you know, V-Day theme, a nice shade of red. Since we are actually almost done with this taupe, I think That might actually be the fastest one, probably. What are we feeling with this mole? Is this like a first date mole? Is this like an anniversary mole? Did the mole forget their partner's birthday and they're trying to make up for it with a fancy heart-shaped record? You know what I mean? Is the mole a try-hard? What is this mole's story, y'all? That's what I want to know. A bachelor mole, looking for love in all the wrong places. Ain't that just the way? And I think it's doubly relevant during the panoramic, where people are trying to connect, and it's hard to because you can't physically see each other, or at least not in the ways that are meaningful to you. And oh man, what if we named this mole after one of the bachelors? Isn't there like a new season of The Bachelor that's causing a lot of controversy right now? Somebody look that up. Somebody look that up and make a mole pun out of it. In the middle of a Papadopoulos? Yeah, in the middle of a Papadopoulos. Can the mole's last name be Papadopoulos? No, it can't. Let's find this bachelor name first and make a pun. If the pun does not work, we will put a pin in Papadopoulos, because I just really like that a lot. You know, the Greeks are very romantic. I don't know if I sound like a wine mom who's read too many romance novels. All I can really think of is shouts out my middle school girls who read the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants and watched the movies and immediately thought, I need to go to Greece. I need to find me a spicy white boy to fall in love with for the summer. Or if they watched Mamma Mia. Our household was like in a chokehold by Mamma Mia for quite a while. My mom got a DVD, and for like at least like 3 years I had not known peace. Her and my sister ran that thing ragged, okay? And like Amanda Seyfried's character drove me up a freaking wall. Like she's worried about her wedding or whatever, and she doesn't know her dad. What does she do? She goes through her mom's diary, reads about her mom's whole days, invites these 3 men without telling nobody. And so now she has to hide that from her mom and her fiance. And then all of a sudden during the bachelorette party, she decides, oh, I'm too anxious, I'm gonna faint now. Bitch, what? I have not seen Amanda Seyfried's chart, nor have I seen the character's chart, if there happens to be one. But I don't know why that just screams like fire sign behavior to me. I just feel like she's a Sagittarius, where she'll just do something, wing it, hope for the best, and then the worst happens, and then it's like, responsibility, accountability, who's she? I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh come on, okay, like, what are you thinking, man? Anyway, I don't know where that rant came from. Right, we were naming this mole. And I got distracted at the thought of a Greek Mediterranean man. Shouts to my Mediterraneans out there. Mayor Hawthorne. Humor me about your Mayor Hawthorne. Am I supposed to know who that is? I think one thing people need to know about me right now is that I have a lot of random pop culture references. Not all of them are going to be useful. Not all of them are even going to be that popular. And then the inverse will happen, where someone will make a reference and I'll be like, what? And it'll be something like very obvious once they explain what it is. And I'm like, oh, I know what that is, but I never knew what it was by name. Like, literally, Mario came to drop off some kombucha for me after 2 days of begging for kombucha on Instagram. So shouts to Uncle Mario. And then he's talking about this documentary about Peace Park, and like, I know what Peace Park is. I don't think I had ever known it by name per se. So I'm just like, oh yeah, I know what that is, and I do know it. We literally drove past it on our way to the hotel. Like, I know what it is. So I'm just like, oh, is that what it's called? Lived here for like 8 years. Still don't know shit about this city apparently, but now that I'm a permanent resident, I've got all of forever to learn more about it. So that's exciting. I'll probably watch that documentary before I go to sleep. But while that was happening, I had also recommended a film to him called The Lower Plateau, directed by the very talented Liz Singh, and a whole bunch of friends were on the crew. Strange Fruits almost got asked to like provide a song for that movie, but like it was like a song that we had already put out, and like we didn't want to sell it really, so we were like, we'll pass on this. And so then Athena Holmes actually ended up providing an original song for the movie, so shouts to them. But the movie is really good. It's on YouTube now, so you can watch it for free. And it's about like this girl who's essentially like not a failing artist, but like a struggling artist. She used to be part of a duo, and she was dating her manager at the time, and then they broke up, and then the band broke up, and then the other person from the band became super successful, and she's basically kind of having like an identity crisis about whether she should continue her music career or like apply to this fancy school in Toronto, and all this stuff is happening. And like, this was happening, like this movie came out around a time where I was really missing Montreal a lot, and so this movie is filled with obviously references to the city that if anyone lives here knows, like references to certain parts of town, lots of venues that are no longer existent, like Divan Orange makes a like prominent appearance in this movie, R.I.P. Divan Orange. Lots of franglais, and you'll notice that the score, well, not the score, like the original soundtrack comprises a lot of Montreal artists, like Nomadic Massive and King Rose, and obviously Athena Holmes, and it's just a really feel good movie that I think will hit you right in the feelings if you're going through any number of things, really. I'll probably watch it at least maybe once or twice while I finish this quarantine in this hotel. And I definitely recommend that you all watch it as well. This mole is almost done. Did anybody look up the name of the current bachelor? Because I know he's black, and that's a first, right? And this mole happened to be the mascot for the first loop sessions of the very first Black History Month in the panty. So if we name this mole after the first black bachelor, it could kind of work, I think. But it has to be a good name. It has to be a good name. Otherwise, we're going back to Papadopoulos. I have no qualms about that at all. I'm going to stop talking for a while because I want to listen to this music. Matt James. Oh, that's such a boring name. We're not naming the mole Matt James. Unless you can think of a good pun. Gosh. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'll let y'all ponder on that, and I'm going to put my headset back on so I can listen to these beats. I think we can both do better than Mole Hawthorne. There's gotta be something. What about a digging pun, right? The whole thing about him being a mole and moles dig, and you got a record, and you is there like a famous music person whose name is Rigby? Because then we can just name him Digby. Or is there a famous musician named Digby? Can we name the mole Digby? Digby something. Maybe not Digby Hawthorne. It's a lot. I don't know. I like the idea of Digby. like more I don't know why I'm thinking of Regular Show, where the two main characters are Mordecai and Rigby, and Rigby is a raccoon, and Digby over here. I think this mole should be Digby. Honestly, I think we should go with Digby. But Digby what? We need a surname for the young Digby going on The Bachelor looking for love. Who will get the heart-shaped record at the end of the episode? Stay tuned to find out after these messages. Digby Papadopoulos. Digby Papadopoulos. What a great name. Oh man, why are we like this? Digby Papadopoulos. Alright, Digby Papadopoulos it is. I'm with it. That just put a smile on my face. Digby Papadopoulos. I'm Digby Papadopoulos and I'm looking for love in a Papadopoulos. Oh man.
Money. What you say? Get this money. What you say? Get this money.
So we got no regrets. What we're gonna do? Who's gonna come to fish? Folks are coming for you. They're coming for you. Yeah, with the rope in the bag now. Put it over your head and hang you now.
What they do, baby.
Called it the spiritual revolution, to kill the false being within. A grand journey that would change everything, transform his life.
that. We made perfect timing. The end of the Loop Sessions 55 playlist coincided with the completion of our very first mole. Please welcome Digby Papadopoulos to the pantheon of Loop Session Stay Home mascots. First mole will not be the last mole. That's a fact because tomorrow's Loop Sessions mascot is also a mole, very cute mole. But I think tomorrow, we'll see. I'll probably spend most of the day trying to make a beat. If by some stroke of genius I get the beat done early enough, maybe I will stream just a few hours before Loop Sessions at 8 o'clock, which everyone should definitely tune into on twitch.tv/ what is it, Loop Sessions? Yeah, just you'll find it. Whatever, you'll find it. Go to Instagram, loop_sessions. You'll find everything you need to find there, probably. But thank you again for joining the stream. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, good night, everybody. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.